Welcome to tonight's match between the Maumelle Hornets and your Vilonia Eagles. Starting 11, first for Maumelle, number 11, Gage Pulliam. Number 12, Cade Bunnahat. 7, Parker Clausen. Number 20, Tucker Gurney. Number 5, Colin Norman. Number 16, Samuel Samara. Number 4, Theo Huffman. Keeper, Brady Pulliam. Number 10, Thomas Robinson. Number 9, Yusef Shaw. And number 17, Chandler Grant. And now for your Vilonia Eagles. Playing keeper wearing number 97, Houston Frazier. Number 7, Sam Kaufman. Number 8, Braden Solomon. Number 3, Case Bird. Number 14, Jance Martin. Number 13, Zach Ussery. Number 5, Ethan Partridge. Number 26, Noah Ortega. Number 10, Griffin McCrory. Number 11, Victor Garza. And number 19, Abbott Mitchell. We'll probably do it like. All right, welcome to all those. For those who couldn't hear, we have tonight's match is between, for the loudspeaker, tonight's match is between Vilonia Eagles and Maumelle Hornets. Starting 11. Well, it looks like Vilonia has chose to possess the ball. Starting lineups, first from Maumelle. Well, let me get situated here. This game's going to start a little sooner than I thought. Give me 1 second. Ref checking. Neither side is ready, it looks like. Several balls still out in the field. Keeper not in position. All right. Keeper ready. Keeper ready. There's your whistle. As we start the match, Vilonia gets the ball to begin with. As Vilonia attacks, we'll give starting 11 for both teams. For Maumelle, number 11, Gage Pulliam. Number 12, Cade Bunnahat. Number 7, Parker Clausen. Number 20, Tucker Gurney. Number 5, Colin Norman. Number 16, Samuel Samora. Number 4, Theo Huffman. Keeper, Brady Pulliam. Number 10, Thomas Robinson. Number 9, Yusef Shaw. And number 17, Chandler Grant. For Vilonia, the starters are keeper, Houston Frazier. Sam Kaufman. Braden Solomon. Case Bird. Jance Martin. Zach Ussery. Ethan Partridge. Noah Ortega. Griffin McCrory. Victor Garza. And Abbott Mitchell. Back to action. Ball in the Vilonia half. Maumelle possesses and looks to counter. Maumelle down the sideline, plays the ball into the box. Solomon is able to get there first. Does not touch the ball, and we'll have a Vilonia goal kick. If the boys' match goes anything like the girls' match, which I imagine it will since it hasn't gotten a degree cooler since, let's say, 5:30 today. It's still around 80 here in Vilonia. We'll probably be playing with a water break, so somewhere around the 20-minute mark, there will be a stoppage in play to allow for both teams to take a breather, hydrate, and make sure all of these student athletes are remaining safe out there on the field. Back to action, Martin with the ball around midfield. Loose ball fight for the ball. Ortega gets the ball out to Mitchell, and Mitchell slows things down by dropping the ball back to Bird. Mitchell down the sideline to Ortega, just unable to connect on that run. Maumelle throw in, settled around the 40. Drop. Their backline possessing, ultimately playing it back to this keeper. Keeper on his foot, sends the ball back the other direction. And Maumelle has it. Maumelle has possession down the sideline. Partridge pressures. Able to play it away, gets the ball up to Garza. Garza centers it to McCrory. McCrory with the ball. 30 gets the ball to Partridge on a run. It's a foot race between him and the keeper. Keeper does get to it just before Ethan can get there. Maumelle dodges a bullet. Score is still 0-0. Just under 37 minutes left. Just 3 minutes into this match. Big touch played off of Vilonia's foot around the 50-yard line, and Vilonia possesses. Oh, Kaufman's touch a little wide. Partridge can't get to it. It'll be a Maumelle throw. High throw by Maumelle, played around the 40. And Vilonia ends up possessing. Garza flips the ball into the box to Partridge. Partridge flips it up over defender. Tries to center it off the keeper's hand. That should be a corner for Vilonia. And nope. Nope, they say that the AR states, nope, this is a goal kick. The only answer I have is the keeper must have already been out of touch when he made contact. And so what looked like it would be a promising corner opportunity for Vilonia results in a goal kick from Maumelle. Apologize for the glares on the camera here. Doing our best. Sun is not at a good spot. Oh, keeper's pass picked off by Garza. Garza puts a shot straight into a Maumelle player's chest. So the shot stopped, but that's going to leave a mark. Garza now has the ball just outside the box. Looking to centers it. Ooh, miscommunication. Oh, miscommunication. That's an own goal. Maumelle own goal on the Garza pass. Maumelle. Oh, Vilonia goes up 1-0. Oh, man, that's unfortunate for Maumelle, but I don't think anyone Vilonia is going to be upset by that at all. So 35 minutes, 4 seconds remaining in this first half. Vilonia goes up 1-0. Oh, that hurts. Doesn't matter what team it happens to, it hurts. But Vilonia, once again, happy to go up 1-0 quickly in this match. Whistle blows. Maumelle looks to recover. It's interesting to see. I wonder if the heat's going to play as much of a factor in this match with the boys as it did with the girls' match. It's got some loose ball play. Yeah, there's more shade on the field for this match than normal. So, and so after some loose ball play, number 7 for Maumelle gets the ball, plays it out wide. Maumelle now looking to attack. Centering pass here. Solomon gets a foot on it. He's got 10 and 17 on him. Tries to get that ball out to Martin. Unsuccessful, but Bird's deflection does get it up to him. Martin looking to get the ball down the sideline. Unfortunately for Maumelle, unable to get possession. Abbott Mitchell's going to get this ball in. He gets it into McCrory. McCrory, big touch, controlled to Mitchell. Mitchell now looking to get the ball upfield. Loose ball played and picked up by Maumelle. Maumelle looking to run. Maumelle centering pass picked off by Jance Martin and picked up by Victor Garson. McCrory looking to attack. Flips it up over the back line. Partridge is making a run. Can he get there before the keeper? The answer is no. Some really good timed runs here. We're just half a second off beating the keeper to the ball and this being a bigger game. Partridge pressures the defender. Ball gets dropped. Mitchell to Garza. Garza to McCrory. McCrory shot, caught too much ground, picked up by the keeper. Maumelle breathes a sigh of relief, plays the ball to midfield where Martin's able to get to it first. Gets the ball to Bird. Bird missed touches, but right into a Maumelle player, ball goes out of touch, and Vilonia will have a throw. I need everyone to say a prayer for our camera here. This direct sunlight has been doing a doozy on it, so if you see a little bit of lag in the picture, please know it's the direct sun on the camera. Hopefully the sun will go down in the next 30 minutes or so, and we can have a little bit easier viewing of this game. Maumelle taking the ball down the side of the field, centering pass to number 4. 4 settles, but Kaufman's able to get there, fights through some contact, and fall. What's this call? It's a Vilonia ball. It looked like Kaufman may have initiated a little extra well, okay, so the call is actually a foul further back. So he played continuation and went back to the spot of the foul. So Kaufman with a low line drive up to Martin. Martin with a flip up to the middle. That one just past Garza, past the entire back line. And the Maumelle keeper's there, puts the ball on his foot, and tries to send it back up the sideline where Maumelle possesses. Maumelle sends the ball out wide, 4 for Maumelle there. Kaufman in a foot race. That's a foul on number 4. 4 gets up and starts laughing. I don't know how the official doesn't address this situation. He is talking to him now. That is the second time 4 has gone with a leading shoulder into a Vilonia player. Referee is sharing his piece. And regardless, it's going to be a Vilonia direct kick. Kaufman sends this ball, low line drive. Number 11 almost kicks his teammate in the head, puts the ball straight in the air. Then 20 almost kicks his teammate in the head, and they dodge a couple bullets and they maintain possession. Oh, wait, no, they don't. The ball gets to Garza. Vilonia with that high pressure. Garza causing all kinds of problems. Vilonia looking to get back, put another one on the board. Oh, McCrory looks to play the ball to Garza. It's deflected, and it'll be a Vilonia throw. McCrory sends the ball into the box, into a cutting Mitchell. Mitchell able to get a foot on it, keep the ball in play. Maumelle has no option but to kick it out. That'll be a corner kick coming for Vilonia. Oh, I just realized my clock never restarted. We're looking at 30 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this first half. I have to imagine that after this corner kick occurs, we're going to have a stoppage for hydration. Well, no, we'll do that at the 20-minute mark. Oh, no. McCrory's corner deflected off the hands of the keeper, and a Maumelle player wisely boots it out. So never mind. Correct that. There's 30 minutes remaining in this half. And Maumelle makes a run, but Frazier is there to pick it up. Frazier's punt sky high. Collision at midfield. Ball off. I don't think it touched either of them, so that's going to be off the keeper, and Maumelle's going to have a throw. Ball sent down. Mitchell's there to track it down. 11 has no choice but to play it to the keeper. Keeper with the ball in foot. Mitchell still pressuring. Sends a low line drive. Ortega centers it off Garza's foot. Oh, off Garza's foot, off the keeper, out of play. That's going to be that by all accounts should be a corner kick for Lone. Let's see if they officials agree. They do. Okay, they do. So, corner kick coming for Vilonia. I have to stop and pause. I've not been in agreement with officials some tonight, so I got to wait to make sure that their call is what I call. McCrory looks. Oh, just misses Kaufman crashing, but that's going to be off a Maumelle player. We're going to do it again this time from the other side. Corner kick coming for Vilonia. Garza lifts his foot, puts the ball high, off the keeper's hands. McCrory centers it to Partridge. Partridge turns, stabs at it, not able to get enough pressure under it. Maumelle gets their hands on it, and it is going to go the other way. Ortega with some good pressure there, but ultimately that ball's played off of him into touch. We're going to have a Maumelle throw. Maumelle looking to substitute, first substitution of the game. Oh, we have a stoppage in clock. Ortega is bent over. Number 22 enters the game for Maumelle during the stoppage in time. They're going to let, it looks like Ortega just needs some water. I'm going to guess, my expert analysis is he actually needs 3 or 4 seconds and some water to get going again after taking a shot off his midsection there. Referee is kind enough to oblige. Maumelle throws the ball back to their keeper. Oh, dangerous pass. Partridge is there to Garza. Garza in the box. Oh, can only flick it. Keeper's there. You had both Garza and Mitchell there in the danger zone. They were unable to figure out who's going to take it. Oh, man. Number 10 puts his shoulder into Kaufman. Kaufman wins the ball. But if Kaufman ends the game tonight uninjured, I'm going to be shocked. They are going at him hard tonight. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know. A lot of physical play going directly at Kaufman. He's fighting through, though, and Vilonia is now just outside the box. 29 deflects the ball and just hammers the ball as hard as he can. Case Bird's at midfield for Vilonia with the throw. Ball played to Martin. Martin drops it to Bird. Vilonia opting to play possession and switch the field, making this poor Maumelle boy full sprint across the field multiple times. Ball back to Bird. Bird to Solomon. Okay, now Maumelle sends 3 people up, and Solomon flips it over everybody. Partridge gets to it and gets the ball up to Usry. Usry to Partridge. Partridge back to Usry. A little bit big on that touch. No, not going to be able to get to it. That's going to be a Maumelle throw somewhere here on this sideline. (26-17) remaining in this first half. The score is 1-0 Vilonia. Oh. 1-0 Vilonia. Sorry, correction. The scoreboard got out of whack there too. But now Maumelle looking to center the ball, push it up. Frazier with a big quick run, gets a boot on it, sends it into the Maumelle bench. Maumelle's going to have a throw. Throw in for Maumelle. Possessed. Martin able to get between it, but unable to possess it, and Maumelle's going to go again. McCrory picks up a missed touch by Maumelle, and a Maumelle defender breaks up the pass. It's still going to be a Vilonia ball. It's just going to be a lot further down the field than where we were originally. Bird gets the ball into Martin. Martin settles. Taps it out to Ortega. Ortega not quite able to get there quick enough. It's going to be a Maumelle throw around the 20-yard line. Maumelle does get the ball in just outside the box. A lot of stabbing. Ultimately, ball picked up by Usry. Usry gets the ball up to Mitchell. Mitchell does save it. Gets the ball to McCrory, and Vilonia looks to run. McCory down the sideline. It's a foot race now between the defender and Ortega. Ortega able to get a body on the ball. Ball goes out the baseline. Good defense by the Maumelle, the player there. It's going to be a goal kick for Maumelle. Hornets trying to recover from an early own goal about 10 minutes ago. Solid match here. 1-0 score for Vilonia. Vilonia's got a lot of pressure, but Maumelle is by no means giving up out there. Quick restart there by Maumelle. Short restart, and Mitchell's pressing. Vilonia looking like they want to keep that ball in the offensive third. And big touch by Maumelle. Ussery goes down. Maumelle attacks. Solomon's able to get there. Ussery and 7 go for it. 7 comes out with the ball. And Maumelle looks to possess. Mitchell's able to take out that pass, but it is going to be a throw from Maumelle. Ball in. Possessed. Martin sandwiched. Play on called. And after some loose ball, Maumelle comes up with it and then immediately gives the ball back to McCrory and Vilonia. McCrory drops it. Solomon puts the ball up. He gets the ball to Ortega. Pretty touch. Ortega able to settle. Now he's got to run with Mitchell. Mitchell into the box. Mitchell trying to chop back to Garza. Garza just can't get to it. And Maumelle possesses. Just missed on a couple of those touches. We're probably looking at another one for Vilonia. Maumelle with a big touch here, but that ball is going to roll harmlessly out the baseline, and Vilonia will have a goal kick. Looks like Sam Kaufman will be taking this kick for Vilonia. Kaufman's touch off the top of Forrest's head and into Davin Partridge's lap on the sideline. Ethan Partridge puts the ball back in play. Ussery looking to possess. Sends the ball centered to Martin. Martin to McCrory. McCrory looking to go down the sideline. I think there's might have just been a minor miscommunication with Partridge there as the ball rolls out the sideline. Maumelle throw. High throw to the middle of the field, possessed by Maumelle. Maumelle looked to move it up, but now has to drop. Mitchell with some pressure far back there, pressing the issue, but Maumelle is able to get the ball loose to Vilonia. McCrory has the ball on the Eagle. Now he's looking to move the field. Some pressure by Maumelle. Just results in the ball getting sent out wide to Martin. Martin now looks to send it out to Ortega. Ortega tracks it down. But ultimately, the ball's bodied away from him, and Maumelle's looking to go the other way. Kaufman playing up high of position, able to pick that off. But just for a moment as Maumelle gathers it back up and looks to possess. One too many footwork moves there by number 10 results in Martin placing the ball away and getting it up to Abbott Mitchell. Garza has the ball, plays it out wide to a sprinting Partridge. Partridge now trying to decide, flips it around, gets the ball into the box, or just outside the box. Quick counter step into the box. Partridge looks to center it, gets the ball to Garza. Garza loops around, gets a big shot off, deflected by Maumelle. Maumelle has no choice but to send it out. The AR sends the flag to the corner. Corner kick coming for Vilonia. Line drive by Garza, deflected off of the Maumelle player and Partridge, and then cleared by Maumelle. Kaufman quickly gets the ball, sends the ball back out to the corner to Garza. Garza just outside the box. Tries to center it off a Maumelle player's foot. Off Griffin McCrory's foot. Ball high flip. Oh, just off a couple other people. Martin looks, comes in, takes a shot, just not able to get a good turn on it. Low roller to the keeper. Keeper grabs it, and Maumelle can breathe again. Touched by the keeper, played on a kind of a low line drive out to number 4 for Maumelle as he looks to attack down this sideline. Looks to center, but deflected, and Kaufman able to use his footwork to evade 4. Kaufman and Usry play a 2-man game, and now pressure coming from behind. It's Partridge. Maumelle trying to steal a throw. Referee says no. Ball into McCrory. We're at like 18:59 remaining this first half. I'm assuming on this next dead ball, if we don't get a water break, they're not going to do water breaks this match. So we'll be paying attention to that. It's just we've had a lot of continuous play here. Vilonia looks to possess. Play on called. Play on is called. Garza puts the ball up into Mitchell. Mitchell able to track it down just outside the box. Mitchell one-on-one gets the ball into the box, but he cannot get around the defender. Maumelle clears. Ortega picks that clearing pass off to McCrory. McCrory flips the ball up in the air. Oh, just off a leaping Partridge and into the hands of the Maumelle keeper. Oh, just a half an inch too high for Partridge. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, okay. 18-11 remaining in this first half. The restart will be a throw-in. Oh, wait. I was under the impression that was a water break. The clock is stopping to award a yellow card to number 2020, or to 22 of Maumelle. So 22 for Maumelle has to leave the field for the cooling off period in high school state soccer, and it looks like we are not doing hydration for these boys. So the ball restarted. Usry to Solomon back to Usry, and now Martin's got the ball in midfield. That centering pass deflected right back to Martin, and now Martin to Solomon, and Vilonia looks to possess. Ball to Kaufman to Usry to Partridge. Partridge has some options. Opts to go down the sideline. Good battle there on the sideline. Good, clean battle on the sideline. Both teams working hard. It gets the ball to... Yeah, the ref thought she was going to put up her flag, but she didn't. Ball stayed in. Shot by Garza. Deflected out. And, that's... okay. Ref calls the whistle. Usry taken out from behind by a Maumelle player. And it's a foul on Maumelle. It'll be a Vilonia direct from about the 30-yard line, and Griffin McCrory and Victor Garza are both standing there deciding who's going to pick. All right. McCrory waits for the whistle. Touch, just wide. Good line, good pace, just off the mark. It'll be a goal kick for Maumelle. Sorry, I'm having flashbacks to the previous game where I had to say goal kick for Vilonia 300 times. But this is a goal kick for Maumelle. Once again, those stats are unofficial. Keeper waits for the whistle, sends the ball out wide to his fullback. Maumelle looks to progress the ball up the field. Picked off by Garza. Garza maintaining possession, gets the ball to McCrory. McCrory lines up, takes a left shot, deflected by a defender, ball out to Ortega. Ortega flips it up over everyone to Garza. Off Garza's foot. Oh, it's not on line. Mitchell doesn't quite have the wheels to get there, get a foot on it, take a shot. It's going to be a goal kick for Maumelle. 15:47 remaining in this first half. Score remains 1-0. Play out wide. Maumelle looks to possess. Centering pass. played out of touch. AR puts her flag out. Sam Kaufman gets the ball back in, gets it. Oh, Garza feigns the header. So gets the ball to McCrory. McCrory back out to Garza. Garza flicks it off. Oh, flicks it off. Oh, unfortunate for Vilonia. Flicks it off of the Maumelle player. Ortega's there, gets a foot on, just can't get turned on it. Puts the ball wide left and high. Goal kick for Maumelle. Quick touch out to the fullback once again. Maumelle's preferred restart here. Play it out wide and try and get it to a center runner. And they do. 7 for Maumelle possesses. Looks to get the ball down the sideline. Martin and 22 fight for the ball. Usry gets it. Tries to play it out wide to Ortega. Just a little too much on it. And we have a Maumelle throw. 5 flicks the ball high in play. Nope, not in play. That'll be a throw in for Vilonia. Looked like a nice touch there, just unable to keep it from completely crossing the line. It'll be a Vilonia throw. Birds throw in is a drop to Solomon. Solomon quickly gets the ball off to Kaufman. Kaufman settles. Pressured by 4. And the ball gets nutmegs 4, and gets the ball to Usry. And now the ball played by Maumelle into the box. Kaufman tries to send it down the sideline, and Partridge is just unable to get to it, but the ball is off Maumelle, and Garza will have the throw for Vilonia. 13:36 remaining in this first half. Garza feigns the big touch, instead drops it back to Usry. Usry to Garza. Garza just with a slight mishandle there. Ball goes into touch. It's a Maumelle throw. Yeah, illegal throw for Maumelle. We're going to go to a Vilonia throw. Garza drops the ball back to Kaufman. Kaufman to Garza. Garza to Usry. 3-man game. Ball is possessed by Garza. Looking to do something with it instead. Oh, tries to drop it back to Partridge. Ford's there to intercept, and Maumelle's got the ball. Maumelle possesses the ball around the 30 and plays the ball out wide to number 4. Probably just a little bit too much on that touch, is unable to get to it. Vilonia throw. Big throw by Kaufman. 2 players fight for the ball. Ball gets deflected to a Maumelle player. Maumelle now has ball at the 30, looking to do some damage. Plays the ball out wide. 5 for Maumelle. Centering shot straight into the hands of keeper Houston Frazier. Frazier there to stop any damage from being done, and throws a line drive out to Partridge on this nearest sideline. He loses possession. And after a couple full-speed collisions, the ball pops out, and Maumelle does possess in their defensive half. Ball sent across the field, just a little too much on it. It'll be a Vilonia throw around midfield. Mitchell surveys the field, opts to drop the ball instead to Martin instead of the runner. Martin gets the ball, tries to get it back to Mitchell, deflected off of Maumelle. Abbott, Mitchell takes the ball, tries to send it on the sideline to a running Ortega. Maumelle flips this ball in the air, and the center ref points to the corner. That's going to be a corner kick for Vilonia. Looks like you have Victor Garza lining up in the far corner there. You got Griffin McCrory playing short post with him, or short ball with him. Ball's instead dropped out to Mitchell. Mitchell sidesteps number 5 into the box. Oh, a slide tackle. Called clean, and ball centered to Kaufman. Kaufman with a line drive off the keeper's hand. Oh, they're saying the ball never touched the keeper's hand. And so that ball off the post and off the upright, that'll be a goal kick. That was a bang-bang play. Couldn't tell if the keeper's hand hit it before it hit the crossbar or after it hit the crossbar. Referee is awarding a goal kick. Looks like we have a substitution at this time into the game for number 26, Noah Ortega. Number 6, Clint Slicer, with about 10:35 remaining in this first half. Vilonia up 1-0. Vilonia would really like to put another goal up on the board, get some breathing room. Quick touch by the keeper out to the short corner. Ball played up to 7. And Maumelle looks to run. Ball picked off by Vilonia's number 7, Sam Kaufman. Played to Usry. Usry turns, gets the ball up to McCrory. McCrory flips the ball on to a running Victor Garza. Victor Garza flips it over the keeper. Look, no flag, no. Ref blows his whistle, crosses, points to the center circle. That is Griffin McCrory to Victor Garza. So restart there for Maumelle after the goal from for Vilonia. Victor Garza on the assist by Griffin McCrory. Ball deflected out by Ethan Partridge. Partridge snips in behind. He's onside. Tries to go far post. Just a little bit too much. Ball goes out the baseline. That's going to be a goal kick for Maumelle Hornets. That was a very quick restart after that goal. I think Maumelle wanted to get the ball going again after giving up that goal. 9:20 remaining in this first half. Quick restart to the near side fullback. Takes a couple steps and opts to send the ball hard down the sideline. Kaufman makes a run, keeps the ball online. He is able to get to it, drops it into Mitchell. Mitchell in the box, drops it back to Garza. Garza on a line drive, deflected off of a Maumelle player to McCrory. McCrory gets the ball snapped away from him, and now it's a foot race between 22 and Usry. Usry tries to get it out wide to Bird. Bird unable to get a hand on it. It's going to be a Maumelle throw with 8:45 remaining here in this first half. Mitchell with some pressure here on number 10 of Maumelle. He gets past Mitchell and Martin, and now the ball is coming down the sideline for Maumelle. Maumelle centers it to 22. Continues this run, 22 up to 17. Slicer holding his side gets that ball away from 17, and now Maumelle has the ball, number 9 up high. That ball gets played into the corner, number 4 and number 5. Partridge in number 4 for Maumelle. Get there similar times, and Maumelle wins it, drops it back out. Number 9 centers this ball to number 7 for Maumelle. Maumelle tries to center it, 22 has it, but only for a moment. It's taken away by Clint Slicer. Now Ethan Partridge, pressure from behind, and tries to get to the sideline. He gets tripped up. Slicer tries to make the run. It is unsuccessful. Maumelle throw. Some really good defensive play there by Maumelle to try and make sure that Vilonia didn't get any more advantage in the situation. And Vilonia continues its pressure. Number 20 with a moving screen on Abbott Mitchell on his pressure, but we don't call that. Ball down the sideline. Maumelle centers it. Partridge is there, flips it off his head, shoulder. Yeah, they're going to call dangerous play on Partridge there. That's probably a pretty good call there. Partridge played off his shoulder, didn't realize 4 was there, got his foot up maybe a little higher than would be suggested, and it's going to be a direct kick for 22 of Maumelle. 22 walks away instead and chooses to go into the action, as it'll be number 20 for Maumelle, their center back, looking to take this kick. He's about the 34 football yard line. Sends a high floater into the box off of Maumelle head, but Houston Frazier is 7 foot tall, and his arms are even taller. Grabs that ball out of the air, and Vilonia dodges. Ball gets thrown up wide. Maumelle gets there, but flicks the ball out, and Martin now has a throw in for Vilonia. Ball to Mitchell. Mitchell to McCrory. Vilonia plays the ball along the baseline, or the back line, and now Kaufman has it coming up this near sideline. Ball played up to Partridge. Partridge to Garza. Garza back to Partridge. There's going to be another foot race. Partridge pulls up a higher gear, and ball stays in play. And a lot of physical play. Maumelle comes out there with it. Good hustle there by Partridge. He waited till Maumelle thought he gave up and gave some burners and made that a lot more interesting than it should have been for Maumelle. Maumelle's number 11 tries to get a centering pass up to 22 to 7. And Maumelle's looking to try and play a two-man game, but Slicer is there to intercept it. He puts maybe a little bit too much on that, but Kaufman is not slow, and he's able to run it down the corner, sends the ball high and out to Garza. Garza maintains possession, centers the ball to McCrory. McCrory does a couple touches and gives a great flip up to a sprinting Slicer. Slicer just outside the box, centers. Mitchell was dropped down. Martin had a shot. Slicer tried to get there. Nothing able there, but McCrory does pick up the centering pass, gets the ball out to Partridge. There's so much happening there. It's hard to keep up with it. Oh, shot by Partridge off the hands of the keeper. Mitchell's able to get there, puts it into the back of the net. Oh, the Partridge shot deflected by the keeper, and Mitchell makes them pay. With 5 minutes remaining, Vilonia goes up 3-0 on the goal from Abbott Mitchell. Okay, so Vilonia goes up 3-0 with 5 minutes remaining on the clock. I got so excited that I forgot to stop the clock after the goal was scored. 5 minutes remaining, and Maumelle restarts the ball. 4:52 remaining in this half. Maumelle looking to push the ball up play. 7 for Maumelle possesses, wins the ball back in. Maumelle opts to drop and look to possess this ball up the field. During that stoppage, we do have a substitution in for Vilonia. Number 16, Ryan Hale, into the match. Looks like he came in for number 5, Ethan Partridge. Maumelle playing down the far sideline. Good run here by number 5. Bird steps, but no need. Ball was going into touch, and Vilonia will have a throw. 4:20 remaining in the first half. Up 3-0. Vilonia ball girls not real quick to get the ball to Vilonia. Vilonia not in a hurry to get this ball back in play. Bird gets the ball to Slicer. Slicer to Bird. Ball dropped back to Slicer again. Slicer sends the ball across to Kaufman. Kaufman up to Hale. Hale comes back to it. Hale centers the ball up to Usry. Hale and Usry coming down the sideline. Usry drops it off to Hale. Hale back to Usry. Usry to Garza. Garza just outside the box. Maumelle defender just gets put in it. And Hale gets a shot down the line straight to the keeper. Oh, man, Vilonia is putting a lot of pressure on here. Maumelle's handling this pretty well for this to only be a 3-0 match. Maumelle's 5 tries to send the ball down over the outstretched leg of Case Bird, and Solomon has no choice but to beat the pressure by throwing the ball or kicking the ball into the stadium or into the bleachers. The throw in has a good touch, but ultimately a couple missed touch reliefs results in Vilonia having the ball and ultimately dropped to the keeper. Frazier feigns a big touch, instead hits a quick hitter out to Kaufman. Kaufman up to Garza. This heat has done a number on my brain as I think I am lagging. Maumelle possesses and contains the ball down the 4. Beats the Vilonia pressure by dropping. 12 for Maumelle. Looks to switch the field. Does. 5 for Maumelle in a foot race with 14, Martin of Vilonia. Tries to go through Martin. Martin says no. Ball picked up by Abbott. Tried to center it to McCrory, but number 7 for Maumelle is there to make the touch. 7 centers the ball to number 9, and Kaufman and Hale avoid collision as Kaufman puts the ball directly in the athletic director's face. He slaps the ball out of the way, and that'll be a Maumelle throw here around the 40-yard line. A little misplay on that throw-in, but it results with what Maumelle wanted regardless. They have the ball around the 30, and number 4 possesses. Mitchell with some pressure there, causing a turnover to Hale. Hale trying to get the ball up to Garza, just a little too much pepper on that one, and it goes directly to Maumelle, number 11. Maumelle defender plays it far sideline, looks to find an attack angle, gets the ball to 10. 10 plays the ball out wide. Bird pressures number 5. Number 5 with a good touch across the field. 4 for Maumelle is there, but so is Sam Kaufman. Plays the ball out of midair, and Garza gets to it. Sends the ball down the sideline, and now there's a foot race. Can Abbott Mitchell get to it before the keeper? Yes. Keeper gets to it first. Well, yes, the keeper gets there first. Once again, I'm overheated on an unusually warm April 30th night, but luckily for Vilonia, they are cool, calm, collected. McCrory flips the ball, tries to get it to Abbott Mitchell. Mitchell gets a foot on it, drops it. Hale lines up. Almost another disaster as keeper calls off a back line player a little too late. Keeper does get his hand on it. Maumelle's keeper probably breathing a sigh of relief right there. Maumelle coming the other way now. We got a one-on-one between number 10 and Braden Solomon. Solomon does slow him down. They try to get the ball across. Hale doesn't get a good leg on it, but a leg on it he gets. Stops the attack. And we have a Maumelle throw with 18 seconds remaining. I don't think Maumelle realized they only had 15 seconds left, so I have to imagine, Slicer has no problem line driving this one out of play. 9 seconds remaining, and somehow that hit a Maumelle player. 3, 2, 1. That is the halftime. Victor Garza giving an illegal throw as time expires just to prove he can. And with that, Vilonia is up 3-0 at the half. Stay tuned. We have another half of this match coming in about 10 minutes. Be sure to join us back in 10 minutes for the remainder of this game. And welcome back. The 10-minute horn has blown here in Vilonia. Your score at the half: Vilonia 3, Maumelle 0. 40 minutes on the clock. Refs out at midfield. Both teams have switched sides. And we will look to get this second half underway shortly. Looks like Maumelle gets the ball to start the second half. Ref, center ref, allowing everyone to get set up. Checks with the Maumelle keeper. Checks with the Vilonia keeper. Checks with his ARs. And there's the whistle. Maumelle drops this ball all the way back to their back line. Vilonia picks the ball off. Garza down to Abbott Mitchell. Ball into the corner. Mitchell tackled to the ground, shoved to the ground. AR finally puts the ball down, calls for the foul, and it'll basically be a corner kick. Foul right there in the corner. Garza gives up his option to McCrory. We have a stoppage in the clock. They are instead going to okay. So it is going to be a direct kick from the corner on the foul, but there was concerns about the ball. We have a replacement ball. The deflated ball is sent over to the Vilonia sideline, and the clock restarts. Ball into Mitchell. Mitchell can't turn on it. Maumelle gets their paws on it, and we're going the other way. Hale called for the. I think Hale's called for the foul. Either way, the ball. Yeah, Hale called for the foul. Either way, it's a Maumelle ball right there. Whether it's a throw or a foul on Hale, foul is called on Hale. A little bit too much contact in a non-soccer play, and Maumelle gets a touch from just inside their 50-yard line. It looks like for the second half in Vilonia, well, let's see where this happens with this ball. Ball high to the top of the box. Kaufman airs over everybody, flips the ball off his head to Garza. For Vilonia in the second half, we have Frazier playing keeper. We have Kaufman, Bird, and who's that on the far side of the back line? We have Ussery, McCrory, Garza, Slicer, Hale, Martin, and Mitchell into the game. Who's that on the full back on the far side? And it's number 12, Sam Juarez, are starting this second half for Vilonia. Vilonia up 3-0. 37:45 remaining in the first half. Ball played down the sideline. Ball past Juarez, but too wide. Actually, ball deflected. It's going to be deflected off Juarez. It's going to be a Maumelle throw around the 40. Quick restart to the center. 7 drops it to 10. 10 looks to get the ball back to 7. Successful. Solomon pressures. 10 looks to cross. Slicer just decides to kick the ball as hard as he possibly can into the crossing player. Oh, a lunging jump there by Hale. He comes down awkwardly. Shot by Maumelle. Wide left and high. Goal kick for Vilonia. Just under 37 minutes remaining in this second half of play. Kaufman's going to be taking this goal kick for Vilonia. Places the ball. Takes some chop steps. Approaches. Lofty ball. Played off a Maumelle head at the 40-yard line. 4 from Maumelle. Tracks it down. And Slicer rockets the ball hard out the sideline. Throw into the box. Trouble. 17 for Maumelle. Shot deflected off Frazier's hands. Hits the crossbar. Shot saved, but it is a corner kick coming for Maumelle. Frazier with the quick reflexes and the long arms gets that ball from. That ball is going to go in the top right under the crossbar. His hand deflects it, and the goal is not allowed, but Maumelle is still pressuring with a corner kick opportunity. They line up single file at the top of the key, raises to the hand, everyone disperses. Kind of a lower line drive, flicked off of multiple players, ultimately hits off a Maumelle player. Oh, no, they're going to say that hit off a Vilonia player. And we're going to have a corner kick coming for Maumelle. The way the Maumelle player ran after it, I thought that it was deflected off him, but if it wasn't, he did a good job of convincing the officials otherwise. And we have another corner kick, other side. Number 5 for Maumelle is going to take the corner kick here. Takes 2 steps back. He's on the track now. Hand up. This one's high in the air. There's a foul. At least it wasn't Sam this time. Instead, that's Jance Martin who is plowed to the ground. Clock stop. Clock stops only on a card. Number 10 is shown a card. Ask what he did, and the referee emphatically shows him that you two-hand shoved that kid to the ground. So the ref making sure that he knows what he did wrong, and now he's off to the sideline. And it will be a Vilonia restart. About 10 yards into or 12 yards into the play. Number 10 for Maumelle has to go take a seat, and their substitution is made on Maumelle's behalf. Referee writing everything down in his book. Everything put away. And any second now, we should get a restart whistle. There it is. Slicer. High, lofty kick. Played off the legs of a Maumelle player. McCrory tries to get it, but he was in a Bermuda triangle of Maumelle players, unable to get out. Maumelle now bringing the ball upfield. Good crossing pass off the head of Sam Kaufman. 5 possesses. Good flick down the line. Tries to center it. Solomon's able to get a foot on it. Loose ball scrum in the box. And number 7 or number 9, one of them for Maumelle, is able to get a foot on it, but just a little too much adrenaline. Sends that ball high and wide left. And that's going to be a goal kick for Vilonia. Just under 35 minutes remaining in this half. Vilonia up 3-0. Kaufman feigns the big touch. Instead, puts a slow roller out to Solomon. Solomon having to move a little faster than I think he was originally expecting to. Tries to play a two-man game with Martin. Unsuccessful. Maumelle throw here around the 25. Maumelle drops, looks to possess. Mitchell instead comes up with it. Oh, deflection off Ussery. Maumelle going the other way. Ford plays the ball out wide. Kaufman comes to pressure. A little too much. Ford looks he's a little upset. He clearly doesn't have his body over that shot. Sends the ball high. Lifts it a little too much for his liking. And the result is a goal kick for Vilonia. Substitution. Looks like number 17 is going out, and I'm assuming that's number 10 coming back into number 5 coming into the game for Maumelle. For Vilonia, Ryan Hale exits the game, and Ethan Partridge re-enters. Hale putting in some good minutes and giving Partridge a break. But after all is said and done, and 2 more balls are thrown out of the field of play, it will be a Vilonia goal kick. I have a feeling as the temperature starts to go down, these balls are going to take a little bit of a New England turn and start deflating, and that's what we're going to see a lot of these balls taken off the field. Line drive there by Kaufman, deflected off of a Maumelle player straight to the foot of Ussery. Ussery gets out to Martin. Martin flicks to Abbott. Good slide tackle there by Maumelle. Stops the attack, but it is still a Vilonia ball. Martin drops the ball to Ussery. Ussery fights off the pressure, gets the ball back to Kaufman. Kaufman with a high flick to the center of the field. No Vilonia player there. It's settled by Maumelle. And Maumelle looks to go the other way. 5 can't get enough of the ball, and it flips off the top of his head. And Seb Morris has a throw for Vilonia. Big throw by Juarez back to Solomon. Solomon flips the ball back hard to Juarez, but Maumelle's there to pick it off. Juarez gets a big foot on it, sends the ball down that sideline. Garza gets to it, maintains possession, keeps the ball on the field of play. Shoots the ball down the line, picked off by Maumelle, but he can't possess it. It'll be a Maumelle or a Vilonia throw. Garza looking to continue his attack, gets the ball off the back of Partridge to McCrory. McCrory drops to Garza. Garza looking to center, gets it to Ussery. Ussery, single touch, drops. Gets the ball back to Slicer. Slicer out wide to Mitchell. Mitchell feigns. I think he thought he had Martin there. Martin was in the box, has to make a sprint, can't get there. That's going to be a throw in for Maumelle. Would have been a slick play if we could have pulled it off. Just a little bit of miscommunication there on the Vilonia side, though. Maumelle with the throw. Player trying his hardest to make sure he doesn't lift his foot, and he doesn't. And, ooh, good. That's a great save by number 16 on Maumelle. Gets to the ball in time. Yeah, Kaufman puts a little extra hippage into that touch. And Maumelle tries the quick restart. Ref says no. And that touch is way too big. Frazier high in the box. Times it out just right. And we have a restart for Vilonia. Frazier's punt. High. Strikes just inside the well. Played off a Maumelle foot just inside the eagle head. And Kaufman ends up running it down. Kaufman looking to maintain possession. Gets the ball back to Solomon. Solomon puts a big line drive. It looked like he was trying to get up to a runner on that east side, and now you've got Partridge there. Maumelle outruns him, drops a pass. Mitchell is there to cause pressure. He has to quickly get out to 16. Mitchell's coming again. 16 has to move quickly. Ball played through several defenders, and ultimately Maumelle does get possession around midfield. Touch out here, number 4. 4 is onside. Kaufman, though, is able to get to it, and ball does roll out. It's a Maumelle throw. Good run there by number 4 of Maumelle. Kaufman, though, just slightly better in getting there and knocking that ball out. Maumelle gets the throw in and drops and switch fields. Looks to come from the other direction. Ball flicked from the wing into the middle, and Solomon says no. Ball hit deep down, gathered by Maumelle, and then sent back the other way. Seven Juarez with a great steal, though. Gets the ball up to Garza. Garza to McCrory. McCrory to Martin. Martin on the far sideline, or near sideline. Gets the ball into Mitchell. Mitchell drops it back to McCrory. McCrory to Ussery. Ussery to Slicer. Slicer with pressure on from behind. Tries to get that ball up to Mitchell. Just not enough under it. Maumelle takes it. Looks to go the other way. Maumelle coming. Pressure from Ussery from behind. And after a couple loose ball touches, Juarez is there to clear the ball. Gets it straight to Garza. Garza gets it out wide to Partridge. Partridge unable to get it back to Garza, and Maumelle has the ball at the eagle. They're turning, and they're looking. A couple more steps, trying to move the ball up methodically up the field. Goes for a hard through pass. No one from Maumelle is making a run. Frazier takes a leisurely jog over there. Picks the ball up. Gets the ball onto Kaufman's foot. Kaufman, still inside his own box, starts rolling the ball up the field. He's around the 20. Now the pressure comes. Cuts it back to the middle field. Is dispossessed by number 22. 22 into the box. 22 centers it, and Juarez is there to get a foot on it. Kaufman, quick touch out to Martin. Martin down the sideline to McCrory. Okay, McCrory coming down the sideline. Big touch across the field. Over Garza's head to Partridge. Partridge flips the ball up into the box to Garza, but just a little bit too dangerous play there by the keeper. Thinking that ball was going to stay in the box. It rolled hard right. And keeper had no choice but to rocket that one out of play. Garza gets the ball. Plays a quick touch to Slicer. Slicer sizing up the field. Flicks a floater to Mitchell. Mitchell to McCrory. No questions asked. Abbott Mitchell to Griffin McCrory. Vilonia goes up 4-0. Goal for Vilonia. Griffin McCrory. 27:49 remaining in this second half. Vilonia goes up 4-0. Oh. Ball restarts. Maumelle drops. Plays it back to the back line. Mitchell's pressure causes some concerns, but not too much. Oh, wait, we got Ussery coming in, picking off a pass, and Vilonia coming the other way, coming near sideline. You got Ussery and Martin on this near sideline. Martin holds up, gets the ball back to Ussery. Ussery centers it to McCrory, and McCrory with a single touch flips it back out wide to Martin. Martin double team, gets it through, and just unable to beat both defenders. And in a kind of a hurried touch, Maumelle tries to send out wide. Kaufman gets it. Kaufman with a beautiful touch. Oh, just misses the foot of Garza and then just misses going over the keeper's outstretched hand. But nonetheless, Maumelle stops the attack. Great touch there by Kaufman. And Maumelle's coming the other way. We have a sprint now. That ball, Solomon gets to it before he goes out, but he sends it out. So it's going to be a Maumelle throw. Looks like they're going to give him a throw somewhere around the 20. They're going to just take the throw and wherever they feel like until the official corrects them, which is, yeah, it would have been hard to tell where that went out. Seven takes his best Cam Little impression. The only difference is Cam Little would have put it through the uprights. High, wide to the right. No good. Goal kick coming for Vilonia. It's really interesting. Every ball that comes into the field, you see at least one, if not two, players from either team do a squeeze test just to make sure the balls are inflated. And I can't tell if these are delay tactics or if we really have a ball pressure issue out there. Either way, Vilonia is going to take advantage of it as we're now under 26 minutes remaining. Whistle blows. We did have a substitution there. Clint Slicer exits the game, and he is replaced by the other Garza, Junior Garza. Mitchell decides to pressure this. Keeper gets the ball up in the air. Junior tries to get his foot on it, just can't maintain possession. Garza gets between the ball and number 4, and ball. Well, AR calls Vilonia. AR calls Vilonia, and Vilonia is awarded. Okay. I couldn't tell what the correct. I wouldn't have argued either call there, but I did see the AR put her foot up. Uh-oh, that flick by 16, dangerous. Junior's able to put some pressure on it, and Maumelle has no choice but to put that ball high in the air and out of play. Abbott Mitchell runs over, gets the ball off the cone, and gets the ball into Junior. Junior plays it back to Mitchell. Mitchell deflects it off of a Maumelle player. It looks like goal kick is awarded. And, okay, I mean, goal kick is awarded, and we have a substitution in for Maumelle. It kind of looked like that one may have looked like Abbott might have been able to play that off a Maumelle player, but officials don't agree, which is fine. It's their game to call. And Maumelle has a substitution. Number 4 is leaving the game for Maumelle, is being replaced by number 17. And we will have a goal kick for Maumelle. Oh, quick short touch up to number 16. Junior with pressure. Now Ussery pressuring the ball. 4 does come out from, or 9 from Maumelle does come out with the ball. Runs right at the CR. CR showing some good footwork of his own to avoid that. Ball to 7. Little two-man game, but Solomon is there for Vilonia to run down. Deflected by a Maumelle player and cleared again. Solomon. Whew, a couple quick deflections, but Kaufman with the big touch. Touch play possessed by number 9 of Maumelle, or number 9 of Maumelle. Their 9s and their 4s look the same from this distance, but I know who number 4 is based off the first half. So that is number 9. Solomon able to get out of the way, flicks it. I believe Ussery saw Sam's high kick coming and dodged, got out of the way real quick, and now we have Abbott Mitchell coming down this sideline. He's got pressure from behind and in front of him. He's just going to keep going and see if anyone tries to stop him. He gets into the corner. He kicks it off a Maumelle player, and a Maumelle player kicks it out the baseline. We have a corner kick coming for Vilonia. Mitchell leaves the ball in the corner as McCrory comes over to the corner. All right, McCrory gets the ball in position. Vilonia players are lining up just outside the box. You got Garza in there almost in the letters. Everyone else is at the top of the box, hands up, low line drive, off a Maumelle player. They're faced the other way, so the keeper can pick it up, and he does. That was kind of close to that first own goal in the beginning of the game. Maumelle dodges a bullet. Maumelle with the possession around midfield. Good run down the sideline from Maumelle. Maumelle looking to center it. Gets a touch off, but Usry's there to intercept, and now Usry's going the other way. Usry tackled from behind, and that's going to be, referee must not have seen number 7 line drive the ball out of play. Stop on the clock. Something happened. Clock stops with 22:01 remaining. There was a foul called. You don't stop the clock for a foul unless you're going to award a penalty, but I assumed 7 was about to get carded for his sportsmanship behavior there. Instead, Kaufman gets a big touch. Maumelle is, however, able to intercept it in the air. I think 7 might have gotten a little bit lucky there that the CR turned his back at the right time. Kaufman tries to clear it, and number 5's back said no. Maumelle now. Maumelle gets his ball, tries to center it, but tries to center it through 2 Vilonia players. 10 with his second shove in the back of Kaufman tonight. Foul called. Looks like there's a little bit of conversation between Kaufman and number 10 of Maumelle. Hopefully nothing escalates there. Kaufman. Big line drive off the head of Mitchell. Garza looks to get to it. Maumelle gets there first. Ball is played into touch. Maumelle argues the case that went off of Junior. It did not. Well, the ref doesn't think it went out. And it's a Vilonia throw. McCrory gets the ball into Martin. Martin immediately swarmed by several Maumelle players, but the ball ultimately ends up with McCrory. 17 playing very aggressive. McCrory playing under control. Slide tackle from behind on number 22. Doesn't capture, doesn't make contact, so good tackle. McCrory looking to make a run. And ball is ultimately flicked out of touch. If there's no foul call, then that's going to be a Maumelle throw. It's a Maumelle throw. It's interesting to watch the differing levels of physicality this ref lets play. But it looks like the players aren't necessarily having a problem with it, so who am I to complain? Maumelle possesses around the Eagle. (22) I think he was looking for a centering pass. Warris steps in front and sends it down deep. Ball is that's Partridge gets violated from behind. Ref does. I think he was waiting to see if we kept the ball in play, and when the ball goes out of play, he calls the foul. Garza is more than happy to put that ball down and take a direct from just our side of the field. Sends the ball out wide to Junior or to Abbott. Abbott flips the ball out to Junior. Junior's inside the box now. He tries to center. No one would have been there anyway, but Maumelle had just kind of instinctually boots the ball out the sideline, and it should be a Vilonia throw here inside the box. Once again, we're just under 19 minutes remaining in this second half of the match. Vilonia up 4-0. Mitchell gets the ball to Garza. Garza into Mitchell. And, unfortunate touch there by the Maumelle player, as I think he was trying to get that out the sideline and sends it out the baseline. And Vilonia has another corner kick coming. McCrory places the ball. Vilonia lines up. Hand up. Ball up. Partridge gets a foot on it, but ball goes the other direction. Mitchell does track it down, gets the ball so that Vilonia can maintain possession. Drops it to Solomon. Solomon back to Mitchell. Mitchell gets tackled from behind, and Maumelle gets possession. That was a good tackle there by the Maumelle player. I don't think Mitchell was happy, but that Hard to. Good play there by the Maumelle player, going to the ground with a hard slide kick. But after a couple loose balls, it's Partridge with it. Partridge almost gets overtaken from behind, gets hip checked by number 7. 7 complains, but that doesn't change the outcome. It is still a Vilonia throw. So we have substitutions for both Vilonia and Maumelle at the 17.5-minute mark into the game for Vilonia. Number 4, Gage Pope. He's replacing number 14, Jance Martin. It's going to be a Vilonia throw here around the 20-yard line. Gets the ball and tries to get to McCrory. Picked off by number 7. Partridge trying to get the ball back in one more time. Let's see what the call is. That looked like that was awful close to the sideline when Suarez touched it. And far side AR says Vilonia throw. Center agrees. Man, that one could have gone either way. Like, that looked like it was real close to still being in touch when Juarez touched it, but the call stands. Maumelle drops it. Mitchell's there to pressure. Garza's there to pressure. They just have to try and flip it up over everybody, and now Partridge has the ball. Partridge to McCrory. Oh, yeah, I think there's a communication mishap there between Garza and McCrory, but regardless, for the time being, Vilonia maintains possession. Things are getting even a little more chippy there on that far sideline. But soccer is a physical match. Maumelle ends up winning the ball back, and Juarez is there with a huge touch, a Kaufman-esque touch there. And there's a lot of loose ball play right now. No one's really able to come down with the ball. Maumelle finally does. 7 gets the ball, and he starts his attack up the middle. Juarez is there once again, this time straight to McCrory. McCrory by himself on this side of the Eagle. He's getting pressure from behind. He sends the ball across. I think he's going to Partridge. Both players miss touch. Ball ends up in the box. Maumelle just clears it, and they get to their wing player. There's no pressure now. And Maumelle looks to advance. Pope and Usry providing pressure for Vilonia, and Usry ultimately winning that ball. Maybe short-lived. Tries to get the ball across to McCrory, but 17 for Maumelle does come up and get it. Pope in 17, loose ball fight, gets the ball up to Martin, or to Mitchell. Mitchell dekes his opponent literally right out of his shoe. Tries to get it to Garza. Garza still has the ball. Mitchell's going to be off. Yeah, there's a... I think a couple unexpected bounces, and Abbott was going to try and sell it like he wasn't, but he was off. And Maumelle, AR catches it. AR is a smart guy. He's not going to get fooled. And, so the offside call is there, but in the interim, we have a Maumelle player on the ground in pain. And so we're going to take a breather real quick. 14:53 remaining here in this second half as Maumelle, he's up. He's walking, kind of, but it does look like they are going to get a substitution for him. That's number 5 for Maumelle, but it's good to see him pop up. There's no telling what kind of it. There's all kinds of things that could be happening right now in this match. He does get a substitution. It looks like number 4 for Maumelle is replacing him. And when the official is ready to restart, it will be a offside restart inside the Maumelle box. Ref's ready. The players are not. Now they are. Ref blows his whistle, and we are back at it. Maumelle with a quick touch out to the sideline. Vilonia pressures, tries to center it. Maumelle centers. Gets the ball to number 7. 7 trying to drop it back. Mitchell picks it off. Mitchell to McCrory. McCrory with way more time than I think he realized he had. Gets the ball to Usry. Usry with a couple quick touches. Sends the ball out wide to number 9, Junior Garza. Junior look to center it to 11. And you can see Victor giving him instructions on how he mistouched it and what he needs to do better next time. The advantage of having your older brother on the team. That's a goal kick for Vilonia. Or Maumelle, sorry. Yeah, you could tell the second Junior played that ball, he wasn't happy with it. I can't tell if he wasn't happy with the result or he wasn't happy with the ribbing his brother was about to give him. Regardless, Maumelle ball. Maumelle possessing pretty solidly here. Vilonia with some pressure, but Maumelle doing a good job of possessing. They're down 4, so they're going to need to put a little more urgency into their attack. But weirder things have happened, so you never know. Maumelle looks to clear it across the field. Partridge gets his foot on it, and the ball goes directly into his own face. It is technically a good settle. It's just a settle that's going to hurt tomorrow. Maumelle looking to turn the tides, but Juarez is there a couple of different times. Maumelle looks to control it, cannot. Garza gets it up to Garza. Garza controls. So the real question is, am I talking about one or two people? You'll never know. Garza down the sideline. Gets the ball back to Usry. Now back to Victor. I'm going to go by first name so you guys don't think I'm crazy. Garza up to Mitchell. Mitchell gets clipped from behind. No foul called. And Maumelle clears. Kaufman and 10 fight for the ball. Good physical play by both teams. Keeping the ball in. Yeah, that's that one's good job. Garza Jr. gets to the ball. Number 17 ultimately gets the ball knocked out. Garza Jr. with a quick restart to Victor. Victor flips the ball up to himself. Now he's looking across. He gets a good line. Good shot. It probably would have been out, but there's no way Maumelle's keeper's not going to make an attempt there. He gets a stop. It's not a bad shot by Garza. It is wide left. Wide on this near side. Maumelle looking to restart. That restart by the keeper goes over the wing's head, and it is a Vilonia throw. Usry to Pope, and Pope back to Usry. Trying to get the ball off that sideline. Plays it off a Maumelle player. We will do that again. Ball to Garza. Garza flips it over himself and a couple of players. Then ends up dropping the ball to Usry. Usry gets the ball to Pope. Pope with pressure from 10. And Usry there to win it back. And I think the wrap around the waist is what actually ended up getting the call there. That was just good physical play. I think, though, when the ref sees you grab someone by the waist, he either thinks you're dancing or fouling. And I think fouling is the obvious answer in this situation. Direct kick for Vilonia. Garza rockets one into the box over the outstretched leg of Mitchell. Props to Abbott there. That is hard to get a ball on that line out of the air. Almost made it look real pretty. Instead, Maumelle's keeper possesses. We have Sam Juarez. Yeah, eventually, Juarez holding. Or no, I guess they called handling. I think you could have called that in that situation, but either way, it's a Maumelle restart right around the 45. 20 for Maumelle comes over. That's their center back. He's coming over to take this touch while everyone else goes and steps up on the top of the 18-yard box. Sends a high looper into the box over everybody except for Houston Frazier. And the Jolly Green Giant gets up and gets it. And Maumelle's attack is stopped. American football passes that up to Junior Garza, who recovers from a mistouch, gets the ball to Pope, who gets it to Kaufman. Kaufman just clears it. We're under 10 minutes remaining left in this match. And Maumelle, number 4, takes the ball going to the sideline. Juarez is there. Clears but doesn't, or centers but doesn't clear, and Maumelle is at it again. Maumelle 22-17. Oh, man. Great look by 22 and 17, just unable to get that ball under control. That's going to be a goal kick for Vilonia with 9:30 remaining. We've got a couple of substitutions going on, some for Maumelle and some for Vilonia. It looks like Abbott, Mitchell, and Junior Garza and Ethan Partridge are leaving the game, replaced by Davin Partridge, Noah Ortega, and Ryan Hale. So a couple stops there, a couple substitutions across the board for both teams, which as you get later in the season, you want to get into a situation where you're getting a lot of subs, so you're not wearing people down. As both of these teams look to fight to either make it to state or secure their seeding in state. Shot attempt by Maumelle high, no good, and that's going to be a goal kick for Vilonia. Kaufman there to take it for Vilonia. Speaking of that battle for seeding and for making the state tournament, entering tonight's match, Vilonia is 10-4-1 on the season, 9-4 in conference. That's good. That's Vilonia has basically with a win here will all but wrap up that third seed in the 5A Central. With the 4 seed being right now BB at 7-5-2 and Vilonia holding a 2-game tiebreaker over BB. It'd be hard for Vilonia to lose a position with a win tonight. Maumelle, on the other hand, 5-9-1 on the season, 5-8-1 on the season, is currently shot picked up by Frazier. Okay, good attempt there by Maumelle to try and pick up that rebound, but Frazier on his toes and is able to get that restart. Rockets the ball out the sideline to Ortega. Ortega plays it off his hip, and yeah, that's going to be a foul on Vilonia. Ortega got under the Maumelle player, and that's number 5 again. And I feel for the kid, tall, lanky kid. Anytime your knees get hit, it's not going to be comfortable. But he's up. There's no need for a breather here. But good situation here for Maumelle. Maumelle's going to have a direct kick from 20-yard line. They're about 30 yards out. Frazier barking out orders to his back line, setting up his wall. Ref trying to adjust the Vilonia line, trying to decide if he has to walk off his 10. I mean, the ball's on the 20, they're on the 10, and they're at an angle. I believe they've met the intent, but I think the official's just making sure there's no confusion on the play. And so after a brief conversation, there's a whistle. Touch, straight to Frazier. Frazier paps it down, and Pope gets the rebound, clears it out wide. We're not out of the woods yet. Maumelle looks to possess. Ortega can't quite win the ball. Oh gosh, 3-man collision. You had 5 gets hit in the knees again. This time, the hit comes from Juarez, but Juarez was helped into number 5 by a Maumelle player. So unfortunate events. Regardless, back to play, a Maumelle throw. Not even in the ballpark of illegal throw-in. And Vilonia will have the ball going the other way. Garza, fast on, gets the ball into Hale. Can't get his foot on it, and Maumelle has it going the other way. Maumelle coming down the sideline. Garza there. Gets the ball to Martin. Martin out to Hale. Hale can't quite get it to Partridge coming down the other sideline. And Maumelle looks to go the other way. Like I was saying, big clearing pass. Solomon tries to get his foot on it. Instead, Frazier has to come over and sliding scoop that ball. Like I was saying earlier, Maumelle's currently sitting in the 6th seed with a 5-8-1 record. They have the same amount of wins as Jacksonville. They're 2 games, but I mean they're 2.5. With a loss here tonight, Maumelle is gonna be eliminated from competition going forward. They'll have the remaining regular season, but they will not be making it to state this year. So this game had some pretty big implications for both teams coming into it. Luckily for the home crowd, it does look like Vilonia is up 4 with 5 minutes remaining. I'm not going to say anything else. Restart into the Maumelle keeper. Maumelle keeper, kind of a low line drive just over the leaping Ortega. 5 drops it, and Maumelle is going to look to attack. 22 gets the ball up to 7. 7 and Solomon. 7 gets the ball up to 4. It's now you got 4 and Kaufman. 4 centers it. 10. 10 takes a big swing. Just cannot connect with the ball. And Frazier's able to run that down. That was valiant effort by number 10. Now, Frazier's got to be careful. 10's right on his shoulder. Ball's played high in the air. And that ball is going to soar over Davin Partridge's head. Maumelle's going to have a throw in here at the 40. You could tell Davin wanted to jump for that, but just not quite got the hops to get that one. We do have a substitution for Maumelle. Vilonia is putting 2 players at midfield, but I think, if they want to make that substitution, clock would stop. I can't see us doing that, especially with Vilonia going on the attack here. Maumelle able to get to it, clear it. Garza gets a foot on it, but can't keep it in play. 17 from Maumelle has a throw. Just dropped back, cleared over a charging Hale. Kaufman comes in shoulder points, but Maumelle maintains possession. We are just under 3 minutes, and at this point, you just kind of hope both teams get out of here healthy. This game's all but decided, so we just got to hope no one gets a little ambitious with this game 4-0. Big touch by Kaufman goes out around the 20 of Maumelle. Maumelle will have a throw. 20 for Maumelle to throw specifically. Big throw there. Over the head of Pope, off the chest of Kaufman. Kaufman, quick touch. Looks like Kaufman and 20 for Maumelle are going to play a game of soccer tennis, but ultimately the ball comes down and is possessed by Maumelle in the Eagle. Ortega with some good pressure here. Ortega and Hale. Oh, whoa. That was a weird backflip. That caught everyone, including Hale, off. Hale was going to go chase down 60 in the corner. Somehow, ball gets flipped back off Hale and into touch. Love a throw in from Maumelle. We're down to 2 minutes remaining in this half. There are 4 Vilonia players waiting to come into this game, but a shot there by McCrory. But it goes off the upright. It looks like we're going to have a clock stop. Or wait, no, both teams substituting. Both teams are substituting. Clock does not stop on a substitution. If both teams are substituting, there's not a clock stop. So we have some substitutions leaving the field. Ortega, Hale, Ussery into the game. Number 20, Taylor Seifert, or Seaver, or Siver. I apologize up front for butchering that multiple different ways. And number 29, Josue Navarro's into the match. And that's Josue fighting for this ball on the sideline. And we also have number 31, Tadao Pittman, into the game. Solomon comes through with it, does a ballerina act, and gets the ball up to Garza. Garza rockets straight to the keeper. Keeper punches it out. Balls. Ooh. Tadao just barely doesn't get to that one in time. Garza gets the ball. Garza into the top of the box, sends it across to Josue. And Josue chips the ball over the upright. Josue's shot goes tall. It is going to be a goal kick for Maumelle. 33 seconds remaining. Maumelle clears. McCrory's there. McCrory just touches it up to 20. 20 flips it upfield in disgust. There's 23 seconds remaining. Kaufman, at this point, I expect to see Vilonia taking a lot of hard shots and a lot of big clears, just trying to milk this last 15 seconds of match. Pope doesn't quite get there. Maumelle looking to make something happen in this last 10 seconds. But Pope clears it to Tadao. 4, 3, 2. McCrory takes the shot. It wouldn't have mattered either way. Off the crossbar. That's going to be it for tonight. With that, Vilonia wins and secures pretty much the 3rd spot in the 5A Central. Your final score here from Vilonia. The Maumelle Hornets 0, Vilonia 4. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back here Thursday for senior night against Jacksonville. Please be sure to try and be here. And if you can't be here, make sure to tune in.